turn to Psalm 118:24. That's where we're going to take a text from. And just about like everybody else, this is probably my favorite time of year. Fall is. I mean, the weather's getting cooler, you ain't burning up, and you ain't freezing to death. Leaves are going to change here real soon. They're already starting if you've paid attention. It's going to be so beautiful here in about a couple of weeks. My favorite thing about fall is football. College football, I love it, and I've always been a college football nut ever since I was real little and everything. Like everybody, we all have our favorite coaches, favorite players, and I guess my favorite coach all the time would be Paul Bear Bryant from Alabama. And in reading about Coach Bryant, I found out that he carried a poem in his pocket, in his wallet, and read it every day, sometimes twice a day. It's called A New Day by Dr. Hartzell Wilson. And after reading this poem here, you might see how Psalm 118:24 popped in my head. And we'll go to our text. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And this poem, I want to read it to you. It's called A New Day. Like I said, this is the beginning of a new day. God has given me this day to use as I will. I can waste it or use it for good. What I do today is very important because I'm exchanging a day of my life for it. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever, leaving something in its place I have traded for it. I want it to be gain, not loss, good, not evil, success, not failure, in order that I shall not forget the price I paid for it. And we can kind of look at our text and what day is King David referring to here? And he says, this is the day the Lord has made. I got to looking and studying on it, well, pretty much every day. But it could be referred to a specific day, the first day the Lord made. In the beginning, God made the heavens and the earth. Could be that day. Could be the day of David's enthronement. He's pretty excited about that, I'm sure, which led to better times for Israel. Could be the day of the Lord's resurrection, which is a good day for all of us. Could be a festival or a day of triumph won by God. My own personal take on it is God has made a new day for me today to serve Him, to live for Him. For those who have not been saved, He's made another day for you to accept His plan of salvation. So He's made that day for all of us. I like what Pastor Chuck Swindoll had to say on this verse, that times may be hard and people may be demanding, but never forget that life is special, all of life. The pleasurable days as well as the painful ones, the Wednesdays as well as the weekends. Every day is a special day, and God is at work in all of us. In rejoicing, rejoice, joy, or joyful, kind of all go to hand in hand. All those are mentioned over 400 times in the Bible. Pretty significant to me. Example of some of the verses, the Bible tells us to rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will say rejoice. That's in Philippians 4:4. What are some of the ways we can be rejoiceful? Obviously, we've been given another day. We're here. That's something to be happy about. We've heard it said the first thing we should do is thank God for another day before we do anything. Now, sometimes myself, it may be second or third on the list, but I don't forget to thank Him for another day. I've been in a position where I didn't think I was going to see another day, and nothing looks better than sunlight coming through the window when you wake up. We're here to serve and live for God. And He gives us another day for that, and we should thank Him every day for it. We can rejoice that Jesus is our Messiah. He is our King and Deliverer, and He is certainly King of Kings, and He has certainly delivered us out of the bondage of sin. Rejoice when one comes to a saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. We love our neighbors, and we should rejoice when someone gets saved. We should be happy and rejoice with them. We should rejoice for one day we will be with Christ for eternity. Revelation 19:6-8 says, and John writes, and I heard as it were the voice of a great multitude, as the sound of many waters, and as the sound of mighty thunder, saying, Hallelujah, for the Lord God omnipotent reigns. Let us be glad and rejoice, and give him glory, for the marriage of the Lamb has come, and his wife has made herself ready. That's us. And to her it was granted to be arrayed in fine linen, clean and bright, for the fine linen is the righteous acts of the saints. And just as we can't thank the Lord enough for what he has done for us, we could stay here all day long and think of things to be rejoicing about. We've truly been blessed. We couldn't think of all the things we could be happy and rejoicing about. So if you're having a bad day, remember to rejoice. A better day is coming. And I'd like to close with this. And y'all may have seen the interview yourself. Over in North Carolina, on Fox Weather, they was interviewing a mom and her sister. This mother had just seen her parents and her 7-year-old son washed away off the roof and died in that flood. Somehow or another, she was hanging on. At the time that flood was coming, her 7-year-old son, and I hope and pray I'm this brave and got this much going for me, that he was calling to Jesus. 7-year-old. A lot of adults don't do that. And he got washed away, but she's rejoicing. Of course, she's heartbroken. She's lost her 7-year-old son, her parents, all in one swoop. But she's rejoicing. Because I guarantee you she knows where her son is tonight. I remember the commercial back years ago. Do you know where your kids are? It's 10 o'clock. She knows where her boy is. And I'll end with that right there. Rejoice and be happy. Anybody, we got a song we want to sing?
231.
231.